Okay, for the PowerPoint presentation, obviously it's due next week, the 26th. Somebody said they wanted to go first. Do you remember who?
Somebody from online.
I was going to say one of the...
Online? Oh boy. Who wanted to go first? Amanda or Taylor? Was it you? Okay. So Taylor wants to go first, which I think is okay. So she's got something after. And we'll do that. What I'm looking for is a presentation on any topic that is reasonable, right? Okay. Just be careful. It could be a trip. It could be a new career. It could be going on to school, possibly. It could be which class you liked best at NWTC. Hashtag cost, I'm assuming. Okay. And what I'm looking for is your presentation. You have to sit up or stand up in front. I don't want you to sit down. I would like you to stand. Also, I'd like you to do as much talking to the class as possible. Don't read the slides. The slides should be not so wordy. Sometimes students get carried away. It should be just bullet points, and then you kind of expand on those if you can. So keep that in mind. I'm looking for about 9 or greater. There's only 6 of us, so the presentations I'm looking to last about 10 minutes. That's not long. Okay, 5 to 10. How about that? So try that, to do that. We can. Within the program, I'd like you to hyperlink to a website or a picture. And to do that, now I don't have instructions on PowerPoint. I just basically play until I figure it out. But basically, you'll type some words here. And you can highlight the words, whatever word you want to click on to make the hyperlink go. And then just go to Insert. And there's a link icon right in the middle of the Insert menu bar. Create a link to your document, files, or browser. And if you want to find the browser first, like, close that. Come on, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Like, here I got Pandora. You can click on this link, Control C, right? We'll copy it. Go to your PowerPoint. Go to the Insert link. And it's on the words, right? And you can just type in, not a location, but just an address. And put the address, the HTTPS address in there, and then press OK. And that's really all there is to a hyperlink. The words should turn blue, right? And the hyperlink actually won't work within the slide itself, but you have to run the show. So if you go to slideshow from current slide, these are just some transitions. At that point, you can click on the words, and it should take you to that website. So that's kind of what I'm looking for that hyperlink. And again, it can be to a video or picture or anything that you wish to show. All right? Hyperlink work okay? To get out of the slideshow, you just press the escape button at the top of your keyboard, and that takes you back to the slides. And I'm looking for one. On occasion, students have the link there, but they don't actually use it in the presentation, which is up to you. But again, for a couple more points, it's nice to have you use the hyperlink. Pictures. Item number 5 can be your pictures. It could be something off the web. Again, how do I get them into my slide? I use the insert, and you can go to pictures that you have on your computer, or you can go to the online pictures. And one of the things you may want to bring in is a search for animated. Pictures that move. And you insert them. Obviously a little big. Oops. So you just make it smaller with your left mouse. Right? So you can have a little picture icon or your own pictures that you want to show. Maybe you visited somewhere and you want to show that picture. You can certainly do that. Now, I don't know if this actually does anything, so I'm going to just try it. No, it doesn't actually do any movement. But you do get some pictures that will actually do something, like move or something. So anyway, all I'm looking for is 3 pictures. Sound between slides or sound from your hyperlink will work as well. What I'm looking for there on the PowerPoint is the ability to, when you create these, let's just see. I want to go to animations. Under animations, you can go to the animation pane. And you'll notice that there's numbers on these. So this is the sequence that the slide will open up with. The girl with the yo-yo, 2 is the chicken, 3 is the out to lunch link, and 4 and so forth. So those are right here. And you can move these, right, to different sequences using the animation pane. And then also you can show effects here or here, effect options, and one is sound, and you can have the applause wave, the wind wave, just different sounds that you can attach to when that's the suction sound that happens when we run that particular animation. And these animations also can float in, grow. These are moving. So you can kind of play around with these different animations. If I want to add one or delete one, this is number 2, which is a picture. I can go ahead and remove it. So now there is no animation effect on this picture. If I want to add it, just click on it. Here's picture, and I can go over here and I can make the effect options and make a sound on it, let's say. Stuff like that. So that's the animations. There's also the transitions, which is what the slide will do to come in. So I can push it like that. I can fade it. I can split it. This is the effects that happen between the slides themselves, the slides that you see here between 2 and 3. That's the transitions. And those should also be done between your slides. Now, I'm looking for, guys, 2 transitions. If you do it on every slide, I kind of get a little wacky watching. I'm paying more attention to the transitions than what you're saying. So no more than two. No more than two sounds, no more than two transitions. Just show me that you can do it. And these animations, again, only two within the slide, a fade or float. Take the picture that you have in the slide and add an animation to it. And so that's what's found under here. So once you have your picture selected, go to your animation pane, and then this is number 4. Try to add effects. There is some sound here, timing wise, how long it is. You know, how long does it take to generate? Will you do it on the click, or will you come after number 3? In this case, how do you want it to trigger? If you want it to have a fade transition, then you've got to click on it here so that the picture will fade in or split or random bars. I don't know what that is. But again, try to add that to your picture when you're doing your PowerPoint presentation. Coming toward the end here, the slides, try to use bullet points. Don't write out what you're going to say on the slide. Remember, you're looking at a classroom. I was at a presentation at church. The guy was a teacher at St. Norbert, and he had PowerPoints. I think I fell asleep at least 5 times. But his slides were so wordy, I couldn't even read the words. So it's pointless to have words that no one can see. So try to make the fonts, I don't know. These are not too bad. I think this is a font style about 14 or greater. Is kind of what you're going to need. Well, this was actually 20. So this is about a 20 pitch font. Somewhere in that range, because remember, you're going to be in a classroom setting. It's not going to be like on your computer screen. Let's see. Finally, the backgrounds of the slides. And what I'm looking for here, guys, is you notice that this first slide is orange, the next slide is white, and then the next slide is green. If you notice on the PowerPoint there is a design tab, and they come with default formats. When you're going to change the font or the background color for a single slide, please right-click on the design that you want and apply it just to the selected slides. So right-click, 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 because if I don't right-click, this is what happens. I just picked one, I just select one, it normally changes all of them, like it's doing over here. So just be aware of that. You will have to probably select a slide, right-click on it, and apply to that selected slide, just so that it shows up there. But here again, guys, don't do too many. Just change on 1 or 2, or at least 2. Don't change them on every one of the slides. It's just too much. Just show me that you can do it. Now, I know some of us, me included, it's very difficult, right, to seem relaxed, but there's only 6 of us, and realize also that you do get better as you do more of these. I was extremely shy in high school and college, so this was fear to me. So I know what it's like. I'm not going to be that critical on this. I know you're doing your best. I'm more looking into, just how you did, how you used your PowerPoint, and the information that you're going to give us. That's basically it. Does anyone have any questions or thoughts on this? Guys, Amanda? Taylor, you're all right? Okay. You have some ideals, hopefully? Okay, excellent. Thank you, Taylor. Again, I'd like to do it. It has to be done next week. Next week's our last class period, so that's when everything is due. I'm also, just so you're aware, is the class evaluation. This one doesn't work anymore, so I'm just going to delete it. You will get a link, maybe, to do a class evaluation. But one thing that's not on here, guys, and I'm just going to go to my syllabus, is this oh my gosh, this document. This is my job. This is not something that you have to worry about. Based on how your work was completed and done during the course, I am going to sit down and evaluate your employability skills, like can you communicate effectively, can you work well with others, did you keep in mind the global accountability? And you did, because you uploaded all your documents to me, you didn't give me paper. And then I make comments on each of those items. So this is something I will give to you. I doubt if I'll be ready by next week, Tuesday. I want to go through your Net Solutions project first. That is a big factor in this discussion. I also will review your responses in the cases, the Sage 50 cases, and your Excel work. And so that I go through the grade book and review my notes that I did for you on your assignments. So, but other than that, that will be it. I will be done with that for sure by the week following, which is March 5th. So I should be ready with that. I will email you. No, I think I'll just attach my rubric, this rubric, to your grade. So that'll be, once it's posted, the rubric will be there. You can copy it if you want. I mean, it's going to have your information only. You may disagree with me, but that's fine. Your boss will be also one that will evaluate your performance, and you may disagree with them as well. So it's not something that's going to be out of the ordinary. So I think that's all I need to talk about tonight. I will be on, Taylor and Amanda, I will be on Collaborate all night till 10 o'clock. So if you have questions on whatever you're working on, that would be awesome. Do you have any right now? You must have a lot.
That's not a no.
No, I think I'm good for the rest of the project. I'm on to the Word document, and I'm finished. Great job, Taylor. Awesome. Spend some time on that, Taylor. Remember, with the Word document, you don't have to have 3 separate ones. You can put all the answers on one, right? Okay. I want to make sure you knew that. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, I'm going to stop my recording at this point, and the rest of the class is yours. Thank you, guys.